A stream of consciousness fiction embraces whole area of psychic processes, conscious and unconscious, the latter being chaotic, irrational, and illogical. As for the term stream, in modernist fiction, it means not only incessant flow, but also implies checks and interferences, which enable the flow to pass freely from one level of psyche to another. The chief technique in controlling the movement of stream has been an application of the principles of psychological free association. And now let us say a few words about free association method. Free associations in psychology represents the method which enables the psychiatrist to decipher the patient's speech, even the latter being of absurd kind. Lying on a couch, a position imposing a certain state of relaxation, the patient speaks freely of anything that may cross his or her mind, without searching for some specific subject or topic. The flow, the stream, of his or her thoughts is free and followed with no voluntary intervention. The important thing is that the critical mind does not intervene to censor spontaneous thoughts. Later analysis of thoughts, produced by means of the above-mentioned method, reveals certain repetitive topics indicative of psychic complexes of emotional charge. These complexes are unconscious. They are autonomously activated verbal associations and influence conscious psychic life in a frequently dramatic manner. The task of psychoanalysis is to bring such complexes to the surface of conscious of mind, and integrate them into the patient's life. And now let us deal with an example of free association method. Lying on a couch in dim light and in a peaceful room, the patient produces the following free associations. I'm thinking of the fluffy clouds I seem to see with my very eyes. They are white and pearly. The sky is full of clouds, but a few azure patches can still be seen here and there. Clouds keep changing their shapes. They are fluid because they are condensed water particles. I'm thinking I may have an obsession about this water. The doctor has told me I am dehydrated. There is not enough water in my body. He suggested I should drink 2 or 3 liters of water every day, mineral water or tea. According to Manfred John, in the main, a narrative text of a literary work can be subdivided into narrator's discourse or author's discourse and character's discourse. In a stream of consciousness novel, the author either entirely disappears from narration, there are no commentaries, no stage directions from the author, or presents unspoken material, as if it were directly from the consciousness of a character. The aim of stream of consciousness writer is to depict imagined inner lives of their fictional characters. Stream of consciousness novel is concerned with depicting psychological state of a character, more precisely his or her mental and spiritual experience, which provides access to a character's thoughts, as if the reader were getting live report from character's mind. However, character's discourse is usually of various types in stream of consciousness fiction. Technical experimentation has figured actively in the stream of consciousness novel. The satisfactory depiction of consciousness has required either the invention of new fictional techniques or a refocusing of the old ones. It is for this reason, doubtless, that the stream of consciousness technique is discussed in critical literature. This has unavoidably led to confusion, since the techniques for presenting stream of consciousness are greatly different from one novel to the next. Narrated or silent or unuttered character speech is most often composed of a variety of speech types, including narrated stream of consciousness, quoted stream of consciousness, psychonarration, free indirect style, interior monologue, soliloquy, inner voice, internal speech, etc. Stream of consciousness literature reveals essential difference from those psychological novels concerned with psychological aspects of characters. For example, the novels written by Henry James reveal psychological processes in which a single point of view is maintained so that the entire novel is presented through the intelligence of a character. But these, since they do not deal at all with pre-speech levels of consciousness, are not defined as stream of consciousness novels. There is a contrast, and it is determined by the difference in psychological focusing. In short, the stream of consciousness novelists were, like the naturalists, trying to depict life accurately, but unlike the naturalists, the life they were concerned with was the individual's psychic life. Thus, stream of consciousness fiction is concerned, as Robert Humphrey states, with psychic existence and functioning, internal man, depicting inner states of a character, his or her consciousness. Stream of consciousness writing aims to provide a textual equivalent to the stream of a fictional character's consciousness. It creates the impression that the reader is eavesdropping on the flow of conscious experience in the character's mind, gaining intimate access to the private thoughts. And finally, critical thinking and interpretation. Comment upon the title and subtitle of the story. Can the looking glass be regarded as a symbol? Does a new storytelling technique make it possible for the reader to grasp the character's psychic state? Does it help the reader to understand Isabella's inner world, hidden depths of her soul? The author describes interior and exterior of the house. Why? Have you ever used a looking glass to examine yourself? Have you succeeded in creating a vivid portrait of your own self? What is easier, to examine another person in the looking glass, or your own self from outside and in?